Neuigkeiten.
Ach, das ist die Tailing Series. Jetzt nicht. Das ist so geil gemacht, so ein bisschen auf Comic, ne?
Na super.
Was immer noch Episode 8. Okay. Reich der Schatten.
Wieder so ein Kind über den Haufen gerannt, ja.
It's me.
Das ist das Batmobil. Ja. Ja.
Immer noch.
Reich der Schatten.
Ja, heißt das, es sind schon die Add-ons alle mit dabei, also draußen? Oder musst du warten, bis es irgendwann mal dann eins gibt, oder wie?
Nee, diesen Add-on mit runterladen und
Ja.
dann irgendwie 3 und 5, also die dritte Episode und die 5. Episode. Irgendwie so.
Aha. Aha. Ja, mal gucken.
Brauchst du bloß mal jetzt auf YouTube gehen, ne?
Ja.
Und dann müsst ihr irgendwo anzeigen, dass ich irgendwo live bin.
Not all of
Quasi
them.
Mode.
Let's see what she was really after.
Geht nicht, ich muss fahren.
Okay.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters?
Achso.
Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end.
Da müssten ja theoretisch morgen oder am Donnerstag, spätestens am Donnerstag, die neuen monatlichen Spiele kommen.
Der Morgen sagt doch nicht irgendwie ab 13 Uhr.
Morgen? Ja, wie gesagt, ich bin mal auf das Knack gespannt. Das wollte mir ja Dani damals nie verkaufen. Weil er es ja selber noch mit seiner Baby spielt. Aber er sagte, im Co-op-Modus soll das richtig Laune geben.
Aha. Da bin ich auch gespannt. Das würde ich mir eigentlich auch runterziehen.
Ja, ich sag, wie gesagt, ich habe noch so viel Platz. Kann mich erstmal zukacken mit Spielen, das ist erstmal.
Okay.
Ich habe zwar schon wieder ein paar Titel gelöscht, mit denen ich nicht so begeistert war. Ich habe das Metal Gear runtergehauen.
Ah, ich hab das hier fetten Paint, ne?
Ja, ich habe es wieder runtergehauen. Also in der Bibliothek habe ich es zwar noch drin, aber ich glaube auf der Platte nicht mehr.
Bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the
Aber ist ja eigentlich, wenn du so nimmst, blöd, wenn du jetzt so keine Action selber hast, sondern bloß irgendwelche Buttons drückst und Entscheidungen fällen musst.
Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Es soll ja irgendwie so sein, ne? So wie du deine Entscheidung triffst, so verläuft das Spiel.
Making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham
Hyäne, Löwe.
Ich habe mir gestern mal bei YouTube hatte ich mir gestern mal Dings eingegeben. Resident Evil. Das Biohazard oder wie das heißt hier, was Daniel heute, ne?
Das für VR.
No. Das gibt's ja auch VR normal, ne?
Ja.
Grapple.
Und
Can't believe I let her take that.
also das hat der, also den Kanal, den ich verfolge, ne? Der hat das in 8 Stunden durchgezogen.
Na super. Völlig krank.
Oder auf dem PC.
Naja, gut.
Genau.
Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero.
Nee,
With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our
Unser
city
Mr.
alone. He needs
Knusprig.
your help.
Er findet das nicht lustig.
In Gotham's crime, but it starts with
Bloß mal
you.
wissen, wie ich
Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Da kannst du da wenigstens rumlaufen oder hast du wirklich da bloß jetzt immer so Bilder und dann musst du irgendwelche Knöpfe drücken und dann fertig?
Naja, so ungefähr. Ich kann jetzt hier zwar rumlaufen und kann jetzt hier irgendwas andrücken,
Ja.
aber Medienberichte.
You're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end.
How could
Crews
you
have
know?
given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical.
Aber
Still
wie
no
komme ich
word
jetzt
on what
weiter?
started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the
Ah.
fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending
Wenn du nicht selber gerade bei YouTube wärst, könntest du dir mal Onkel YouTube befragen,
if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black
ob dir einer den Weg weisen kann.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this
Wie hat denn
morning.
Manu überhaupt das
The
Wochenende
body of
gespielt?
Falcone family couple
Die hat
Louis
gewonnen.
Pistachio Garmoni
32,
was
31.
found hanging off the side
Oh,
of
mit
the
dem
4th Street
Tor.
Bridge, sometime
Schön.
just
Hat er
before
selber
dawn,
eins gemacht.
causing traffic to back
Was?
up
Als
for
Torfrau?
miles as the
Nee, der hat
cops
draußen
cut him
gespielt.
down.
Was?
Ja, ja.
Random stabbings
Lass mich doch mal in
are the
Ruhe.
latest headache for the riders of Gotham's
Aber wie komme ich jetzt
overcrowded
denn weiter?
Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating
Auto?
multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an
Na, wenn du eine Kinokarte hast, musst du bestimmt ins Kino gehen.
Nee, nee.
pressed into the tight quarters with fellow
Okay.
passengers.
Mein Batmobil.
Most have been admitted to Gotham.
Oh, musst du Auto fahren.
Batmobil.
Police don't have any suspects at the time.
Helden in Strumpfhosen. Oh, Fähigkeitspunkt. Leck die Sau am Arsch.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Das klingt ja fast wie meiner. Das Sound.
Welcher? Beim Auto. Ach, du Brandmichel. Macht's. Okay. Punkt verteilt. Ich noch Fell. Start mal wieder bei den Logos nie vorne. Nee.
Wie komme ich jetzt wieder hier ins Spiel rein?
So, bist du rausgegangen?
Nee, ich bin jetzt noch in meiner, in meinem...
Der Betthöhle? Nee.
In der Betthöhle, ne? Vorher mal.
Wow.
Vor meinem riesen, Computer.
Oh.
Aber...
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the
Da musst du dir
valets.
bestimmt einen Auftrag
More
raussuchen
on
am
this
Computer.
after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on
Oder fragst du
crime,
Alfred, der
but
muss es ja
since
wissen.
election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed.
Medienberichte?
And when he was
Was,
presented
Alfred,
with
oder?
legislation that would have dismantled
Naja, ein Diener,
organized crime in
Bartloch.
the city,
Naja, der
he
war ultra.
vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future.
Codex?
Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true.
Ich habe hier
We
zwar
don't need another
jetzt
gangster running the city. We need a
identifizierte
crime-fighting hero.
Kodex-Einträge.
With over 200 successful convictions,
Einige
District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But
Ja, das ist garantiert die der aus der Story mit
Naja, ich habe jetzt aber jetzt
he believes that
bei dem Captain hast du
we can
ein
make a
Symbol
dent
mit
in
2
Gotham's
Captain,
crime.
ne?
But it
Und
starts
immer ein
with
Symbol mit so einer Weltkarte, sag ich mal,
vote for
ne?
Harvey Dent and elect a real crime
Da
fighter
gehst du auf die
to
Weltkarte, da bist du draußen
Oh,
aus deiner Betthöhle.
I'm Harvey Dent.
Oder suchst dir dort bestimmt eine Mission aus und sagst dann starten.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to
Ja, dann musst du mal einen Invaliden befragen.
promising young politicians?
Wenn der daheim ist,
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews
Da
have
musst
given
du mal
up
mit
trying
Dani
to combat the
kommunizieren.
blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
Ja, wie gesagt, bei mir lädt es zwar noch runter, aber ich hab's ja noch nicht mal ansatzweise. Ich hab gar keinen Bezug dazu. Also ich kann dir da jetzt nie weiterhelfen.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Der Bad-Computer sollte es. Was? So düstig, dass es also Englisch ist und
The
unten.
back
Oh,
computer should be
nee.
able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Kannst du nicht Deutsch einstellen? Nö.
Nee.
Deutsche Untertitel? Nee. Ne, das liegt mir dann auch wieder.
Nearly fell off a building for
Also
this.
besser wäre als Sprachwahl noch 6, Schwester. Ne, wenn dann der Batman sagt, ei verpippsch, was hab ich denn nu gemacht?
Analysiere das Laufwerk mit dem Bad-Computer. Okay.
Ach, das könntest du jetzt übersetzen.
Das hat er gesagt. Also, nie
Auf
gesagt,
Deutsch.
aber... Nee, also der Untertitel ist Deutsch, aber halt quatschen tun sie Englisch. Und die Aufgaben sind auch
Ach
Deutsch.
so. Ja, da weißt du doch Bescheid. Da ist doch alles geklärt.
Kakophonie des Wortes.
Ja, ich sag's immer wieder. Der Nostradamus des Schwachsinns. Oh, Philemonus. Oh, lest doch niemand das blöde Schild hier, das brauchst du nicht.
Okay. Ah,
Hast du es jetzt?
ja, das ist schon mal hin.
Let's find out what was so important.
Ich kann schon mal sehen.
Also kriegst du da sozusagen gar keine richtigen Trophäen oder was?
Encrypted.
Ja, ja. Ja, klar.
Ja, für ein abgeschlossenes Level oder so, oder Kapitel.
Gymnasium, a basketball court,
Oder
and a movie
Episoden.
theater. And
Aber
yet I
nicht
always
jetzt für
find you
irgendwas,
here,
was du in den Episoden machen musst.
in a dark, damp cave,
Ja, du musst
Weil das
bloß die
können sie ja
ganze-
eigentlich
ich
in front of a computer.
arbeite ich mal.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried
So,
to stop?
sind wir denn jetzt schon bei
Catwoman.
16? Da können wir hin. Oh, Catwoman, oh.
What are we looking
Ja,
at?
ja. Ich
Let
hab
me
schon
try
gesehen.
a different angle.
Die
No.
ist aber abgehauen.
Also hast du ja nicht besiegt.
Naja, ich hab schon mal mit der
Mit der
Gebeugelt.
Gestalt. Na,
Oder sowas.
würde ich auch gerne.
Benutze L, um das Hologramm zu drehen. Okay. Auf was muss ich das drehen?
So, noch einmal, dann haben wir 16 Mal in einer Stunde.
This is a map of the
Dann
east
sind wir da
side
im
shore.
Schnitt. Das ist trotz rauf.
But it could
Danach
mean
geht's
any
wieder
number
rauf.
of things. Money, weapons, drugs. Everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Right.
Al.
The same
genau.
couldn't be
Das
said
ist
for the
der
bar.
Das ist der
I
Al.
had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller
Al?
away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has
That's
left,
Al.
including
butler.
Mr. Falcone.
Mein Kumpel.
Before the
So
game
he's the
switched
Al?
from billiards to
Weil der
cutthroat,
Al heißt ja. Mensch.
I'd
Ach,
recommend
for
leaving the
Alfred.
fistfights to your
Or
alter
Alfred, ja.
ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Mia, so.
Thanks for the interruption.
Well, it wasn't for you,
Flippy.
Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch.
Yes.
For the record, your father
das war gegen die Wand geschmissen,
despised
das
men
macht er
like
vielleicht auch nicht.
Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar
Merkt man
reputation.
mir schon meine
Back when it
anderthalb
still
Jahre
had
an.
one.
It can again, Bruce. Though people
not
like
going
this
to, yeah.
Catwoman aren't helping.
Alright.
Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's
Du darfst
just a
schon wieder bloß mal eins
tourist.
schaffen.
No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins.
Lösen alle Tiere am Leben.
Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it
Oh,
ending up in the news lately.
Hochleistungsangriff.
As Bruce or Batman.
Hallo.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Was gibt der Punkte?
Whenever Harvey calls.
Check.
That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's
Oh,
health.
Praxius.
I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but
No one's
Das
gonna figure it
Gewinsel
out.
immer.
Trust me.
Gut, durch das
Miss Vale
Gewinsel
noticed
kriegst du
your
150
injuries, so did
Erfahrungspunkte,
Mr.
aber...
Dent. If they put it
Ah.
together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long
So,
nights and close
16 Mal haben wir
calls
auch-
we've endured to get here.
Gut.
You're in the
Ah.
spotlight more than ever. You have to be
Aye.
careful.
Jo.
I've had to cover for mysterious injuries before.
You've been lucky.
Or I'm just a really good liar.
A necessary evil in your line of work, I suppose. Though I hope you change careers someday. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
You think he's looking for a handout?
He would have come to the right person.
No, because I'm...
Because you're generous. A little too much sometimes, with your wealth, your time, and even your well-being. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Where are you, Oz?
Gut. Machen wir erstmal kurzes Päuschen.
Ich glaube aber noch nicht immer, dass morgen die Götterprüfung kommt. Achso, ist nicht da. Markus?
Ja.
Ich sage, ich glaube noch nicht mal, dass morgen die Götterprüfung kommt.
Warum?
Ja, weil die uns immer 14 Tage haben warten lassen. Es war eine Woche die Götterprüfung, dann lief die Zeit eine Woche runter und dann haben wir noch mal eine Woche gewartet. Also so war es bis jetzt immer. Also uns haben sie immer um eine Woche beschissen.
Ja, aber letzte Woche war noch keine Prüfung, oder?
Ja klar,
War schon?
bis letzte Woche Dienstag.
Okay.
Also sprich, wir warten bis die Woche Dienstag und dann eigentlich noch mal eine Woche bis nächste Woche Dienstag. Was schreit denn hier Alarm? Bin schon wieder Boot? Ja. Keine Munition mehr, das geht gar nicht. Wo ist der dritte? Hier.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Jetzt liegt hier wieder einer rum. Reche Nano. Ja. Ah, wieder vom Löwen erwischt. Ja, ist klar. Mensch, Jungs, das ist alles Zeit.
Ist das der Kleine? Dealer? Mit dem Dealer reden.
Hey,
Beat it.
Schnittende Dummerus. Okay.
well, that isn't what it used to be.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
Dumm oder was? Jetzt gibt's einen Fight.
So, Episode 5 installiert.
You heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for? Huh?
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell do you say? End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz?
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. The moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Das war ein Baby.
Natürlich, Kopf sehen.
Stay down!
Doch nicht so. Was. Und du wieder keine, hä?
Nee, nee, nicht.
This used to be a nice place.
Schlimm.
No lives like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash
Ja,
of
steht hier wie
adrenaline,
Sinne
eh?
runterkerze, ja.
Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked
ja.
you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that
Hat
entire
der Hü und hat der Hot.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know, Alfred.
Die 40 Minuten.
Was hast du für eine Leitung, Mensch?
It's funny.
Arsch, weil ich spiele, du.
Same place, the ground my
Bei der
family
Kack schon
to
lange
dust.
unten.
Gave you the good life.
Ich habe keinen Bock auszumachen.
Used to run in the same circles we did.
Ich habe gerade mal 1 von 45
round the
installiert.
world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering.
Nee, das eine, das sind 7 Minuten Fatsch,
Good
das
to know
sind
you
2
have a chance,
Gigabyte.
Bruce.
Das andere 41
Still
Minuten
care
sind 5
about
Gigabyte
something
und
more
dann
than
brauchen wir noch
just
2.
Although, I was surprised to see Carmine
Ich hab keinen Bock
Falcone
rauszugehen.
at your party last night. Made
Weil ich hab
himself
zu tun.
right at home.
Ich habe zu fahren.
That oily. Oh, wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
It's politics, Oz. That's how the game is played.
I thought you had more integrity than that. Falcone made a stack of casual corpses a mile high, ruining
Das
families
klingt auch
like
richtig gut.
mine.
Das will ich gerne mal.
All he needs is a
Ja.
little
Das
push.
Schlag über den Schädel ziehen.
And
Lacht mich immer aus.
it'd be a treat to watch him at pavement.
Ist welche berechtigt?
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon,
Ja,
no?
Anubis-Maske, also da kann man mich doch nicht auslachen.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list.
Also so viel zum Thema, die haben das gehoben. Ich habe jetzt einen Löwen, der
Gonna
ist unter
smash
mir im
windows
Hof.
and cross off names all the way down.
Das ist einfach mal nicht da.
Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got
30
great
Meter
affection
unter
for
mir
you,
verübt
Bruce.
einen
I
Hinterhalt.
really
Ja.
do. Which is why I'm warning you.
Kann er mich mal gern kreuzweise.
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Löwenzell hab ich genug. Dann kommt's auf einen
Good
Pelz
seeing you,
nicht drauf an.
Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Also beim Löwen hatte ich das noch nie. Ich sag mal so, beim Flusspferd ist das klar.
Ja, schau mal. Hier im Krankenhaus.
Bestimmt viele beklemmte Patienten. Ronald hat mir heute geschickt, da hat er schon wieder eine neue Handynummer. Gehen wahrscheinlich zu viele auf den Sack oder was?
Nee, die sind haben irgendwie einen Anbieter gewechselt und haben die quasi
Mr. Wayne,
ihre
over
alte
here,
right here.
Nummer irgendwie. Er hat zwar gesagt, dass sie
way.
irgendwie übernommen wollen, aber nehmen wollen.
Aber ging nie.
Bruce, Bruce!
Nö, genau.
Oh, okay, okay. Pretty sure you have enough photos, guys.
Sag mal, was ist denn jetzt hier los? Das zweite Vieh, was jetzt
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. But we didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly.
Ja, 387 Meter
We're
unter
here
mir, voll im
about
Beton.
Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Bruce?
Was?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Nee, Butch, der hat nie hier das Exzentriker-Paket voll, der hat das Allmächtig-Paket voll, also das letzte, das vorletzte. Dort hat er alle Gegenstände. Ich dachte, der hat hier das hier
My
Village
parents
People Set voll, aber...
were heroes that night, and we can all learn from their sacrifice.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Oh, 2 Hyänen.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Ja, wieder zwei Leoparden, ey. Ich kenn Katzen.
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune.
Aber
My
du, ich
sources
habe
say you
immer
welcomed alleged
durchgelesen
mob
hier
boss
mit dem,
Carmine Falcone into your home.
was die geschrieben haben hier mit dem neuen Teil, dem China.
Well, I think Mr. Falcone is a voter just like anyone else in this city.
Die haben
He came to
geschrieben,
learn
dass ja
about Harvey
viele
Dent,
Leaks, die bis jetzt
your
über das
next
Spiel
mayor.
bekannt worden sind, oder
Next
überall,
question.
allgemein über die
Please keep your
Reihe,
questions on topic.
sind dann nur
Heard about the
eingetroffen.
hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
Ich gebe da noch nicht allzu viel drauf. Schön wär's mal ein China-Teil.
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with
Das
Falcone?
andere, die Ezio-Kollektion, die ich mit dem hab, das sind ja alles Spiele, die hab ich ja schon
Does
mal
the mob
gespielt.
sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source.
Aber halt das
Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne, Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What are you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from.
Oh,
Launch control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
The police is in the
Irgendwelche
house.
Skizzen von Pyramiden zeichnen.
Was ist das? Trophäe.
Kamelkacke wegmachen oder sowas. Nee, rennt hier sinnlos am Haufen rum.
Hey, hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Ja, das hier, die Cops bei mir.
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Was?
Ja.
Lass sie nie rein.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Nee. Braucht man doch nie machen.
Hill and I, we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Wie viel haben wir jetzt weg? 80, 54, 4 Mal noch. Naja, gut, nee. Das schaffst du nie ganz mehr.
Was? 20 Mal oder was?
Nee, 4 Mal.
Was ist denn das?
In 1,5 Stunden, also 20 Mal hab ich weg.
Mhm.
Und hab noch 6 Minuten. Naja, wir werden sehen. Da müssen wir mal Tischklappe wegmachen.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Oh. Prostata.
Bruce.
Ja, und du Esti.
Bruce.
Ja gut, also ich sag mal, 20 Mal in 1,5 Stunden mit 2 Rohrpausen. Ja, also 21 Mal wär's wohl, oder 22 Mal wär's wohl schaffen, aber die 24.
Was ist denn das?
Oh, ein bisschen hochgestecktes Ziel.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here
instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family. After me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
on the record.
Stellung hier, Mensch.
Whenever you're ready.
Sagen wir so los ist in Gotham.
Was für Stellung?
Reine Fiktion, die Gerechtigkeit.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Ach so, das ist schlecht. Da brauchst du viel zu viele Hintergrundinformationen.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Unschuldig.
Goodbye, Miss Rail.
Du musst erstmal unten lesen, dann musst du oben hier deine Auswahl lesen, ja, und dann ist der Balken schon fast rum und dann musst du irgendwas drücken.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made
Ich
plenty.
mir jetzt wieder die Platte mit irgendwelchen Scheißzugpacke hier.
We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Kaffee Trisky.
A warrant?
Listbogen zur Zeitschrift zu stellen.
What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we?
Nicht sterben, nicht sterben.
Press is already up my ass as it is.
It's nice.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one, straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you.
Also ich sag mal 22 war eine halbe Stunde.
I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Oh, so, da haben wir jetzt 82.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend today.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle.
Kyle.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now.
Immer noch,
Whatever that
so lange.
idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ich habe 100.000 Leute.
Very. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business,
Sicherster Schutz
people
gegen
aren't very
Muslime.
forgiving.
Ein nackte Püppi
At
mit
least I'm
dem
not the only one who's
Schweinefabrik.
taken a beating.
Oh,
That press
das ist
conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
Das gucke ich mir nicht an, das Video, und die ist alles hässlich.
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Harvey.
Dann haben wir hier wohl Catwoman entlarvt.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am, I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Gotham Ducks.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.